Well, the city of San Marcos has been putting a real focus on economic development, and joining us now with the new campaign announcement is the mayor of San Marcos, Rebecca Jones. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good to see you.
Great to see you.
This is a really cute announcement that was made and launched. Tell us a little bit about what was actually put out to discuss what's been going on economically in San Marcos.
Yeah, so on Tuesday was the first San Marcos Forward event. So generally it used to be the State of the City that the Chamber of Commerce puts on. But to launch that, we made a video for them, and it featured me, but most importantly, Jack, who is our friend out at Terry Campus of Life. He's a miniature therapy horse, and he did a fabulous job. I kind of was just, following along with him, but we took him out and we had so much fun. So I snuck him off the campus out there in Twin Oaks Valley, and we went all over the city. We went into neighborhoods. We, of course, hiked up to Double Peak because that's one of the most prominent places in the community, and just had a lot of fun showcasing all of our restaurants, our new businesses, and even our older businesses. There we are going up the hill at Double Peak, yep, and then sneaking him back on. It was such a fun time. Anyway, really had a great time just showcasing a lot of things happening in the city. Not only our education, but now, we're emerging as a healthcare hub of North County, which isn't just the hospitals. We have great partners like True Care, and True Care is for everyone. You have a little bit of medical, even mental health, and so it's really important that folks know there is something for literally everyone when it comes to medical uses and those jobs, the job creators. And the great thing is too, we have the pipeline that is being created in San Marcos that feeds all of these healthcare businesses with Stanbridge University, Pima Medical, then the university, Palomar, and then even St. Augustine for health sciences. We've got a lot of education that really feeds that pipeline. So it just makes a lot of sense, and it brings a lot of businesses that are ancillary businesses to them as well.
Yeah, I mean, it's a city that has grown so much, even in the time that I've lived there in the last 6 years. I mean, you can see the building and the development going on. Is that, as you have a lot of these growth developments that are bringing in more people, there is challenges with traffic and different things to make sure that every area and every sector is growing to sustain the people.
Of course. So, we used to be a drive-through city predominantly. We have about 40,000 students coming in every day. And I think, for us, we were always like, what can we do to bring people that are passing through into the city to be more integrated? So part of that is going to be jobs, but it's also housing. And then, making sure that they've got enough businesses that are interesting enough. And so there, North City, our very first downtown that's finally emerging after we approved that back in 2009, it just now is taking off. There's going to be hotels. There's going to be, well, I don't know if you saw this, of course you did, but a 12-story building right now for residential. We want to keep people off of the roads, so we've got the talent pool. And, with a university, you always are going to have growth. You're always going to have, the students, but also the faculty. So that 12-story building that's under construction, that is going to be market rate and really focused toward the faculty at the university. So what do we have to do? We have to make sure we've got places for them to eat and other businesses to serve all of their needs. So that's really what the focus of North City is going to be, and then the surrounding area. Then we also have the Creek District, which we are going to pivot a little bit on that. Not as much retail. And then, of course, our beloved Restaurant Row, that was actually built, or it's going to be built a little bit less dense than was originally planned back in 2012. But it's going to be centered around a beautiful park, an all-wheel park, and it's going to have the preservation of the story of a Restaurant Row. Because, in 1976, when it first opened up, that was a place to go in all of North County, so it's really going to showcase that. But also it's going to add a little pickleball for you pickleball lovers out there. And again, kind of talking about the city and what we're all about. We're about health, wellness, and places for people to congregate and get out there and stay active. And they don't call us San Marcos for nothing. So just really adding all of that into the economic development video was a way for us to work with the Chamber of Commerce and really showcase all the great things that are happening in San Marcos.
Well, everyone can go to the city's website to check out the video. Thank you so much, and we can see you and cute little Jack in that. But appreciate it, Mayor.